Right, good morning. Now I've made a few changes here. What I've done now is I've set the camera up for I've taken all the automatic settings off. So hopefully I can now do this a bit better myself by focusing the thing myself onto what I'm doing. So we're doing the HMS Hood. So let me turn that down so you can see what I'm doing. So we're down to here. Now I can just about, alright, I'm going to zoom into that now. So I've started putting a bit of photo edge on this. But what we're doing is we're building these bits here. We're building out of sequence. Right, where are we? Right, so we're building this bit down the bottom. So rather than starting with the top bit first, I'm building this bit up first. So I've already done that bit. Ignore how untidy it looks, I'm still in the middle of painting it. It needs another few coats on that yet. That bit there, it's got doors and things in it, but you won't see that because that will go on it like that, and then this bit goes on there and so forth and so on. So unless you actually cut the windows out on this, which I did think about doing, but it'd be almost impossible, so it's not worth it. You'll never see that bit inside there, so there's nothing for that. So we're doing this bit as well. This will have binoculars, which I will use the kit binoculars for. The photo edge ones are rubbish. Then it's got two little bits here. Now they are extremely difficult. They are made up with these little photo edge bits. I shouldn't really handle them because they're very fragile. The bits in them are extremely fragile. These will eventually go on there. I'll show you what they are in a minute. I shouldn't really play with them before I put them on the kit, because this could break these. It could pull these apart. So let's forget that. So they are really, they're actually so small. Each one of them fits in the end of here. Now if I do it, the HMS Hood website says to put a little splinter shield across around there, so I'll look at trying to see if I can get a splinter shield in there at some point. This bit has already been changed. The part there has been taken off, which is, once again, it tells you to do that on the Hood website, but also the MK1 do supply, that's this bit here, they do actually supply the handrails that will go across it. Where are we? Here. They supply the handrails anyway, so they've got it in conjunction with that. Those little things that I was telling you about are these. That's what they will be. They will be them. So once they're done, we're actually getting fairly close now. We've only got this bridge to do. So the first job, before I mess about doing any sort of stuff, is to add some photo edge for this. I've already taken it down. So I've already taken the photo edge. I've already taken off the photo edge where it needs to be added. There's 2 doors either side. There's some doors there. We're doing that is this bit here. So we're building up this bit here. That's the bottom bit. Yeah, you see I can zoom in and out a lot better now with. I've already got a low thingamajig, that thing that goes on the front of the camera. Twit. I can't remember what it's called. Bloody hell, you idiot. No, you're not getting old, mate. That's what old age does to you. So I've got the lens, whatever, on the camera at the moment. This is the smaller one, so I'll have to put a bigger one on and I can zoom closer in. Because this seems to work better for me to zoom in and out, so you can actually see what I'm doing better. So I think the first job will be to work out what's going to go on here before we paint all that up. The first job is going to be to paint the outsides, probably get painted underneath as well. Painted outside. There might be a few bits going there. I know there's some bits go on this. So the first job is going to be to find the doors and what have you for this, to get that photo etch on there. So we need, there's a ladder goes up there as well. I believe this will be, so this is this bit here, and there's a bit that goes above it, so there's that bit there. This goes in, you put this together, and putting this in here. It's really horrible how they fit these things. So that fits in there. This will fit on top of that. You have to be careful here, of course, that you're not going to knock anything off that you glue on. You have to see what you can glue in before putting this all together. There's 2 little studs there that are stopping that going, you see, which fit in them 2 holes. They'll click in place eventually, once you've got it all in the right order. It just shows you how much of a pain this is going to be. So that will click in there. See, if I'd have added anything to that, it would have all come off, wouldn't it? So that goes together like that. That then fits into here. Like so. So you can just about see the ladder in there. So we now have this section here. So this is now this, where am I? Right, so that there is this section here. Got that upside down. Right, there you go. So that there is this section here. So from that, you've got to work out how that's going to go and what's going to be added. So as you can see, I've got that divot in. There's a door down there and a door down there. A ladder which will come up here, which I've lost, by the way. It fell off of that bit when I moved it. It's on the floor somewhere. I'll find it later. So a ladder will go up there. Then there's 2 doors here and another ladder there. And that bit there has been taken off. I didn't have a flat bit like that, or is it that bit? No, it's that bit. It's really hard to work out where it is, isn't it? So that bit has been taken off, so a ladder goes down there, and then a second ladder will come in up here somewhere, and then the two doors either side of it. So what we've got to do is fix that photo etching first. But this is, like I say, this is where you'll have to be careful of which order you do these up in. Because as you can see, that is pretty much, it's not going in or anything obviously, but it's gone in there. When you don't want it to go in, it will go in, won't it? When you want this to go in, by the way, it won't go in like this. There's no glue in that, so there's nothing holding that in place, just them two little studs. So once this is done, these bits in here, you have to be really careful, because when you put this bit together, you can obviously do it that way. You can put this in first. See, the studs are a bugger to get in place. So obviously you could glue that together like that. But when you do that, it then becomes really hard for this to push in. So that's the best way, it's going to be the best way to do it. So the next job anyway is to put all that photo etching. And then paint them up. Paint the sides and the floors up first. See, what you'll see, you might just be lucky enough, once that's in position, you might just be able to see it underneath, so we'll paint it underneath as well. So the first job is to put two doors. The ladders don't go in until it's all put together. Two doors and two doors. And they are N1, 2, 2. So I reckon it's M1, M1. Doesn't say it underneath there, but it'll be M1, M1, N2, N2. So N1 and M1 and N2 and N2. And those ladders will be almost, not quite, but almost in line. So that's how that's going to go. So N, that's B, that's C. Now I've got to find the parts now. C, so N. So we're doing N. So we've got N1. And we want two of them. Now I don't put these on with all these bits in to have them open, I just put the door on. I'm not interested in the other bits, they don't achieve anything. They don't prove anything, to be fair. So that's N1, and this is N2. So we need two of them and two of them. So let's just have a look. I've got 5 minutes left now. Now that is coming up a lot better now, isn't it? Being able to see it without it automatically focusing itself all the time. There's nothing worse than when it automatically focuses all the time. And it just looks a right mess. And that's M1. We'll do M1 first. Do M1 first. So as I say, I don't use these bits here. You can put it round. I mean, there's a porthole in that, so if you put the door over the top of the porthole, you want to see it anyway. So when I take that out and put that in like that, these bits become surplus requirements. So now we're going to run out of time in a minute. So M1 is, side is M1. N1 is this side. So that goes there, and then there. It's got just a bit of a bend in that. Idiot. Right, so we've got that and that. And what I do then is I get the little brush and just brush that off to clean it. So this is a, what's the name brush? It's either that or you use the other good one to use is this one. Just puts a bit of a scratch on it to allow the glue. It just scratches it and allows the glue to form in better. The same with this here. You can just put a bit of a scratch on it and the glue will form on better. Right, now I'm going to run out of time soon, so I'll just put a bit of glue in. Right, so now we're now going to get a bit of glue. You want to get a decent bit of glue on this, by the way. You don't want to skimp on the glue. Get that glue all over that. And turn that round the right way would be a good idea. If I choose the one that was quite, not damaged, but partly damaged. That will go in there. We will then sit that in there. That's glued instantly. So that's that one in. Now this one will now be going about there, I think. Goes about there. They go just near, just on the edge of that. Okay. So that goes just on the edge of that. And then plenty of glue. That's gone too much glue too high up because there's the thing there. I'm going to run out of time in a minute, but that will go. This is where you've got to be careful because the glue will set instantly. So that looks about right. It's not gone into the window. So that's the next bit done. So that's that bit done. So we've only got 40 odd seconds to go now. So that, I think, is proving a better way to do the movies. I'm hoping this has come out right. Probably needs to do something with the thing that'll put the lighting on like that. With it set on manual, you have to do all the ISO and everything yourself. It's at 1600 at the moment, and I think it needs to be less than that. And I've got it set on the movie, the camera on movie, so the little red dot in the middle, the red square in the middle hasn't moved. It's just going to run out now.